Namaste. Welcome to this class about setting an intention that is aligned with your most heartfelt desire. This intention is your Sankalpa. And when your intention is formed by the union of mind, heart, and body, your creativity and your knowledge and skillful action will manifest your Dharma, which is your divine life's purpose. Practicing yoga with a purpose gives it more meaning and value. And the positive energy you generate will burn away any listlessness and help you fulfill your Dharma with resolute determination. Okay. So let's center and create the sacred space. Honor the body temple by sitting up straight, breathing deeply, adding more enthusiasm, more purpose, and more intention. Maybe you brought an intention to stretch your body, to breathe more calmly, or hopefully also to stretch your mind a little bit, make a friend, and learn something. So, Sankalpa Mudra is crossing the left hand to the right thigh and then cupping the right palm on top of it. So left palm up, right palm down, and right there on the thigh, and just giving a little gentle squeeze between the two of them. Begin to practice Ujjayi pranayama, which is the victorious breath, naturally uprising and to conquer, where you're constricting the back of the throat slightly, so the breath is drawn out a little longer, and you can hear a little whisper of the breath internally. Your neighbor shouldn't have to hear it. This increases focus and helps to calm the mind. Will increase your steadiness, ease, and balance. And you can hear your breath to notice if there's any disruption to the breathing pattern. We'll begin on our feet. Come up to stand, please. Take a comfortably wide stance. And we'll begin twisting side to side. Just let the arms flail, maybe tapping the back with a loose fist. Just swaying side to side. That's great. You look perfect. And back to the center. Look at the feet, make sure they're parallel, and then place hands on the lower back and look up. Draw the shoulder blades in, press the heels down, lift up the chest, lengthen the legs. Perfect. Release and start to fold forward. Bend the knees until the hands come to the knees. And we'll do some breathing here with flexion and extension in the back. Inhale, look up and arch the back. And exhale, look down and round the back by pulling the navel up and in. So arching on the inhale, rounding on the exhale, Just loosen up in the hips, pelvis, and find those muscles there at the base of the pelvis, pelvic floor, and the lower abdomen. Begin to exercise them, get them awake. Okay. Great. And continue sliding the hands down to the ankles, bending the knees, and then eventually straightening one knee at a time. The hips rocking side to side, or maybe the head is moving. Whatever movement feels intuitive to you to stretch in the back of the legs. Good. And we'll come down to table pose on hands and knees. And press back to child's pose, lowering the head down. Inhaling to the back of the shoulders, back of the neck. Then exhale, lengthen the arms, press the hips back, sitting bones towards the heels. Lift up to table pose and lower hips forward, come down through cobra pose. Stretch the toes straight back, hug the elbows in, and then curl the chest up into a little cobra. And then a little twisting, so turning from side to side, rocking the heels, looking back over the shoulder, just enjoying a little sinuous snake movement. And then rest chest back down. And push up to table pose. Curl the toes under. Then lift the knees and begin to walk the knees. Stretch one at a time. Walking the dog. And begin to walk forward to the hands and roll the back up to standing. We'll step forward to the front of the mat. Widen the feet hip distance. And step the right foot back along the right side for warrior one. Bend the left knee and stabilize. Feel through your feet when you have a good stance. Then try lifting the arms. Excellent. Nice. Deep breaths. Good. Engage lots of muscular energy through the hips, thighs, so you have enough stability to move and flow with your breath. Circle the arms, backs of the hands touching as you lift up, and exhaling, folding forward. Just take time to feel each part of that movement with full breaths in and full breaths out. Perfect. And clasp hands behind the back and lift up the chest. Look up with the chin. Press down through the back heel so you're not compressing in the lower back. And gently take the head back. Now release the hands to the front knee. We're folding forward to pyramid pose, sliding down the front shin, pausing when you inhale to adjust and fine-tune your alignment, and then exploring deeper on the exhale, engaging the muscles you're stretching. Lift up the kneecap. And pull in through the navel. And you can back off as you inhale. Relax those muscles. And feel them engage as you exhale. In the next inhale, step the right foot forward. Lift hands to knees. Then exhale and fold over straight legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, stand all the way up, lengthen the legs, and we rest. Arms down, pausing, feeling, remembering your deepest heart desire. Sankalpa. Step the left foot back and resume warrior one. Now bending the right knee, feeling in the soles of the feet when you're steady, and then try out lifting the arms. Good. Reinforce that muscular energy through the thighs and hips. So when you move the arms, you still have balance, confidence, and ease. Perfect. Yes, you're doing great. And another circle. And then clasp hands behind, yoga mudra. Draw the shoulder blades down, lift the chest up. Press down through the back heel. And then we tilt the head back. Feel a little back bend. And eventually release the hands to the front leg and gracefully descend down over the right hip. Soften the knee on the inhale, roll the shoulders back, lengthen the neck, and on the exhale, tighten the muscles, tighten the tummy. And over a series of breaths, you may reach the mat with the hands. They can be in front of the leg. Sometimes people take them behind the leg to get deeper. All right. Now with your inhale, step the left foot forward. And exhaling, fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, stand all the way up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Rest the arms, ready position, Samastiti. Good. Now, a little more movement. Start hands in Anjali Mudra. Remember your intention. And now sweep the arms up and arch back, inhaling and exhaling, fold forward. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee, fearless heart namaskara. Sweep arms up for monkey pose. And lower the hands down. Now step the left foot back to downward dog. Very good. Inhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Now lower the knees, the hips and chest, rolling down through cobra. And inhale in, up into cobra. You can twist there if you like. Now push the hips up, inhale to table, And exhale again to downward dog. Look forward, step right foot up, lower the left knee down. When the legs are under you, lift up the arms, monkey pose, Anjaneyasana. Now lower the hands down, step the left foot forward. Inhale, left foot meets the right. And exhaling, fold over straight legs. Inhale, stand, lift the arms, and the palms touch. Draw them into the heart. The fearless heart mudra, crossing the right wrist over the left wrist so the backs of the hands are touching. Interlace the little fingers, skip the ring finger, and do the middle and first fingers. Now ring and thumb finger will touch. This is fearless heart, Abhaya Hridayam. And release the mudra, sweep the arms up, arch back. And exhale, fold forward. Now step left foot back, lower the left knee down. When you're steady, lift the arms. There's no hurry. And lower the hands. Step the right foot back to plank. Top of a push-up. You could stay here all day. Lower the knees, then the hips and chest. Roll down through cobra. Hug the elbows in, legs to the midline, and curl up for cobra. Take a few breaths. You may like to twist some a little more. Stretching the side body there. And lower the chest down. Inhale, push up to table pose. Curl the toes under and press back. Downward dog. Nice deep breaths. Complete breaths in. Complete breaths out. Next inhale, step the left foot forward. Lower the right knee down. When you're steady, lift the arms up. And rest. Lower the hands to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Inhaling to a flat back. Exhale, fold head to toes. Uttanasana. Inhale, standing up, Tadasana. And resting, Samastiti. Okay. Now, let's turn to the side for goddess. Turn the toes out, bend the knees, lower the hips, and then roll the shoulders back so you're not leaning forward. The head and trunk are right over the sitting bones. Okay? Bring the arms up and cactus here. Expand with the inhale and deepen with the exhale. Take one more complete breath in and out, going deep as you can. Good. And straighten the legs. Great job. Rest the arms. All right. And we're turning to Warrior Two. And turn the right toes out, left toes to the side, and bend the right knee. Bring the left shoulder back, the left hip back, while your gaze is over the right hand. Terrific. You're doing so nice. All right. Lift the right arm, look up, tilt the head back. Now straighten the right knee for triangle and windmill the right hand down to the right leg. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Lengthen the legs so knees are straight. Lengthen the sides of the body so you're not compressing in the right hip. Lengthen your breath. Use Ujjayi breathing. The left arm is vertical to the sky, and the head can look up to that left hand. All right. Moving to side angle, bend the right knee. You can brace your elbow on that knee as you lengthen the left side of the body, stretching the left arm over the ear. Some yogis go down to the mat with the right hand if their feet are far enough apart to do that. Okay, bring the left hand down to the left hip. Tap that left foot in closer so you can balance on the right leg and lift up the left leg into half moon. The right hand helps you balance on the floor, and the left arm can open to the sky. Stack the hips and shoulders. And then the real challenge is, can you look up to the left hand? Okay, I couldn't. Step back down to warrior two. Open the arms. And relax for breath here. All right, rest the arms and pivot the feet, spinning the right toes to the side, the left toes to the end. And with a nice long stance, open the arms for warrior two. Okay, roll the shoulders back and then pull the navel in so you can go a little deeper with the hips. Good. Back knee, that right knee straight. The left knee tracking straight over the toes, towards the toes. Yeah. Okay. Lift the left arm for a little back bend and look up, reversing the warrior. And then straighten the left knee. Keep lengthening the left side. And then windmill the left arm down. Left hand to the left leg. Lift the right arm to the sky. Now open the right hip back, the right shoulder back, and you might be looking up to the right hand. Fabulous. You're doing so great. Lengthen the legs. Get space in the sides of the body. Freedom to breathe. And refine the breath with Ujjayi breathing. Now bend the left knee, going on to side angle, Parshvakonasana. Angle the right arm over the ear. So the whole right side of the body is a straight angle. If your stance is long enough, maybe the left hand can come to a block or to the mat. Now, bring the right hand to the hip. Tap that right foot in closer, going up to half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. And lift up the right leg, hold it horizontal, and then lift the right arm vertical. Yay, you're awesome. Lower the right foot down and stand back to warrior two. And when you're finished, rest the arms, make the feet parallel, still wide apart, and begin to fold over the hips to a wide leg forward fold. Upavishta Konasana. You can back off on the inhale, soften the knees, and then lift in the tummy. As you exhale, lift the knees, lower the head. Okay, well, you can go on down to the mat with your knees. Widen the knees, but bring the big toes touching. Facing the side edge, make sure you have padding under your knees, and you can walk the hands forward, but keep engaging the inner thighs like you're squeezing your knees around an exercise ball. Lower the chest down. Pushing the sitting bones back towards the heels. And breathe. Deep Ujjayi breath. And releasing, come up to hands and knees, turning once more to face front of the mat. Okay. Lift up the hands for camel pose and hold the back of the hips or buttocks. Press the tops of the feet down and push the hips forward. As you look up, now squeeze shoulder blades together, engage the buttocks, and tilt the head back. You may go back far enough to hold on to one heel, the other arm lifted, or hold both heels. Or if you like lifting one arm, do the other arm. Okay, and lift up to a straight back. Hands in front. And push back to downward facing dog. Yay. Relax the knees and shoulders on the inhale, and then lengthen the arms and legs as you exhale, giving stretch in the spine. Okay. Now turn the heels to the right and balance on the right arm for side plank, Vashisthasana. Then you'll lift the left arm up. And the feet can be staggered, or sometimes we stack the feet for a little more challenge to balance. Yay! Good job. And rest back down to downward dog. Or table pose. Okay, so it can also have a knee down for side plank. So to turn, balance on the left arm, extend the right leg, and you have supported side plank, balancing on the knee. Or your legs are out straight. You can have both legs touching, or one leg touching, the other maybe lifting. Okay? And we go back down to downward dog or table pose. And step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee down and bring the right arm inside the right knee. Widen the right foot over to the side edge. And then you can stretch in the hips a little deeper, moving the left knee back, or even bending the elbows. So you can breathe, stretch. Okay, and one more option is to curl the back toes under, straighten the back knee, and breathe there. Some yogis will go down to the elbows on the mat. So that's a bigger hip stretch. Now, if the knee's lifted, let it rest. Lift the chest up and twist to the right. Lift up the right arm. And tilt the head back as you draw the shoulder blades together and open the chest. Now, another option, you can add the thigh stretch and bend that left knee, bind the right hand to the left foot. That's the twisted monkey. All right. Releasing the bind. If it's on, straighten the right knee. Begin folding forward over the right hip. Relax the knee on the inhale. Straighten it more on the exhale. Take a final breath here. Stretching to your comfortable max. And we'll switch legs. Step the right foot back and step the left foot forward. Go back to that deep lunge with the left arm inside the knee. And then move the right knee back. You're feeling an opening in the hips. And optionally, you can lift up the back knee, straighten the back leg. Bend the elbows, maybe even bring the elbows to the mat. And rest that right knee down if it's lifted. Straighten the right arm and open the left with a twist. Good job, great. Option here is to bend the back knee and bind the left hand to the right foot. And pull that heel in. While still keeping the chest open, looking up. Okay, now release the bind and straighten the front leg, folding forward. You may have to move the heel forward a smidgen. Lift up the toes. And find a place where you can breathe naturally. Or even adding Ujjayi breath. Victorious. Manifesting your dreams. Your desires, and fulfilling your Dharma. You have the creativity, the knowledge, and with skillful action, will succeed. We'll step the left foot back and go back to table pose. And we will have a pigeon. So slide the right knee forward. Turn the right shin at a diagonal. And then walk the left knee back. And try and keep the hips level. When you're back, or your hips are as low as you want, Then start to engage through the pelvic floor. Pull the outer hips in towards the midline. This gives you the stability. You can go down into a sleeping pigeon, lowering the head. Or bringing the chest up, maybe. Add in the thigh stretch for a mermaid. Yeah. We'll get to that. So the foot in the crook of the left elbow, the right arm, reaching back to bind left hand. And there's the mermaid or merman. All right, we'll go back down to a comfortable table pose, or maybe walking the knees and down dog feels good. Before bringing the left knee forward into pigeon, ekapada, one leg, raja, royal, kapotasana. So you go down into sleeping pigeon with the head down, where you can really hear your breathing, your ujjayi breath. Or maybe your heartfelt desire is to lift up and bend the back knee, add in the thigh stretch. Or try balancing more of a back bend with that bind behind the head. After find the bind, then you try and face forward, pull the left shoulder back. All right, come out carefully and go around to seated. Okay. Practice boat pose. So balance on the sitting bones. Lift up the heels, the head back and the shoulders back. You may try to straighten the knees. You may want to try without the hand support. We're holding 5 breaths. Good, and one more breath. You're there. Lower the heels down. Lift the arms up, 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 up. Lengthen and then fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Shoulders back, chin slightly tucked. And then folding again on the exhale. Pull the navel in. Keep the shoulders lifted. The back of the neck long. Hear your breath. And lift up to a straight back. And bring hands behind the hips. Lift the knees for upward table, Purvottanasana. And lift the sides of the hips up. Okay. Super. Add to this challenge by lifting the left leg. Wonderful. Now switch. Left foot down. Lift the right leg. Great. Awesome. And lower the feet and the buttocks down. And we'll go on to head to knee pose. Keep left leg straight and bend the right knee to the side. Okay. That's perfect. Push the right foot into the left leg and resist that, the left leg meeting that with equal force. This is building energy through the hips and pelvis, lifting the rib cage up away from the sitting bones. You can lengthen in the lower back. And that length gives you the flexibility to fold forward. So, rest in the sound of your breath. Inhale, align, sense and feel. And on the exhale, forge ahead with skillful action, mindful, and deep breath. And inhale up to a straight back. Switch the legs, straightening the right knee, bend the left knee to the side. Move the sitting bones back and apart so I can draw the lower back in and up. And then keep that by engaging here the inner thighs, folding over the right leg just ever so slightly so I can continue to sense the alignment in the back and the neck. I can hear the breath, calm and even. I can stay focused on what matters most. Where does your heart lie? That is Shraddha. It's usually just translated as faith, but where does your heart take you? How do you align with your heart? Inhale up to a straight back. And let's do a wide leg forward fold. Spreading the legs wide. Move the sitting bones back. Spiral the inner thighs down. And keep engaging the muscles in the thighs and the shins. Strong, active legs. Keep you grounded and stable. Folding forward requires that grounding in the hips and pelvis. Lengthen on the inhale. And tighten the tummy as you exhale. So you're pulling the kneecaps up, the navel in. And don't skimp on the inhale. You may be rising some on that inhale. Descending on the exhale. As much as your body desires. You can give your forehead some resistance to press against the back of the thumbs. And the more you press into that resistance, somehow the deeper it takes you into the fold. And lift up to a straight back. And lift up the knees with a little help from the hands. And we'll pull the right heel underneath and back to the left hip. Try and keep both sitting bones balanced and hug the left knee into the chest. The option here is to cross that left ankle to the outside of the right knee and to wrap the right elbow around the front of the knee. So you're twisting, looking over your left shoulder. But if that meant your hips start lifting up, you can go back to some place where both sitting bones are comfortably grounded and balanced. Now with Ujjayi breath, lengthen up through the crown as you inhale and twist gently as you exhale, pulling the navel into the spine. doing perfect. Look good, everyone. Now unwind this side. And we'll switch the legs. Lift up the right knee. Thread the left heel under. And hug the right knee to the chest. Lift up to the top of the sitting bones. Both sitting bones balanced. And then twist to the right. You can just hold that shin or hook the elbow around the knee, wherever you're comfortable, and can breathe calmly and deeply with a hint of a smile. As you remember what you like to align with your heart. It gives you the faith. It gives you the purpose. And unwind this direction. And we'll just go on to the back. And lay down on the back. Finishing sequence is bridge pose to start. So lift up the knees, walk the heels close to the buttocks, keeping the feet parallel. Okay, arch the lower back, and then press the feet and elbows down, lift the sides of the hips up, and the hands can even boost the buttocks up to the max. If you need to, walk the heels closer. And once you have the foundation there, clasp hands under the back and squeeze the shoulder blades in and up. Lift the heart up, the chin up, and buoy the hips up. As you inhale, imagine they're a big hot air balloon just floating higher and higher into the sky. Squeeze the buttocks as you exhale, and the inner thighs. Keep the knees from spreading. And take another final breath there, lifting to your max and lowering on the exhale all the way down. Okay. Now open the knees apart so the soles of the feet touch and the hands rest on the inner thighs, or just the weight of gravity is opening the knees. Let the lower back arch comfortably as you inhale. And press the knees down as you exhale. Good. Squeeze the knees back together and straighten the left leg down on the mat. Raise the right leg to the sky and hold the back of the thigh with your hands or put a strap over the foot. Tuck the shoulder blades under the back and begin to draw that right leg closer to the chest. Allow your arms to lengthen on the inhale and stretch that hamstring as you exhale, perhaps even walking the hands towards the foot more. And over a series of breaths, you may be holding the big toe there. And then we'll open this right leg to the right side. Let it swing out wide. Now bend the right knee and press the right foot into the mat so you can swing the hips over to the side and roll onto that left hip. Cross the right knee over to the left hand and twist the head, look back over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the body, and exhale, twist and engage through the abdomen, pulling the navel in, pressing that outer left hip down. Now rest flat on the back. Realign the hips and spine in a straight path. And now lift up the left leg. Interlace the hands behind that left thigh and press the thigh forward into your hands to straighten the knee. Or an option, you can put the strap, a loop of the strap over the arch of your foot. And after preparation and stretching, you might find that you can bind that big toe with your left hand while keeping the right thigh from lifting up. This is Hastapada Gustasana, so hand to foot. And we'll open this left leg now to the left side, sweeping it open. Okay. Now release, bend the left knee, press the left foot down and swing the hips under so the rolling onto the outer right hip and the left knee is crossing over to the right hand. Stretch the left arm the opposite direction and lengthen your body on the inhale. And engage the abdomen as you exhale and press down in that right hip. Adding a little twist with the right hand. Listen to your breath. Smooth, long inhalation. Smooth, long exhalation. Now rest again flat on the back. Lift up the knees and press the feet into the mat to hover the buttocks an inch off the floor and slide the back of your hands under the buttocks so you can sit on the back of the hands. And from there, invert the legs, lifting one at a time up to the sky. Rest in the sound of your breath. If your heartfelt desire is more of an inversion, you can lift the hips higher and tilt the legs back over the head into a plow. Support the lower back with the hands under the sacrum. And other options are half shoulder stand with knees bent, back arched, or the legs extended to Sarvangasana, or shoulder stand. When you're finished your inversion, bend the knees, round the back, lower the spine, and widen the knees. Come into happy baby, pulling the knees down to the armpits, and adding any fun little movement that your inner child wants to play with. When you're ready to rest, then stretch out the legs on the mat, lift the arms up over the head, and take a full body stretch in every muscle. Stretching all the fingers and the toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, shimmying the back, wiggling the shoulders and the hips, maybe rocking the head, making some funny faces, stick out the tongue. And just give every little muscle another chance to stretch and move so they're satisfied and content to relax in Shavasana. And find Shavasana with your arms by your side, the palms face up, the shoulder blades under the back. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to dim down the lights so you won't be staring into the light. And begin to relax and rest. And just trustfully surrender to the floor that holds you now, safe. Take up all the space you need. And if anything is in your way or doesn't feel right, just adjust it now. So there's nothing preventing you from resting deeper. Relaxing all those muscles in the forehead and the face and cheeks and jaw, and the eyes sinking into the sockets, the tongue slack in the mouth. And you can say to yourself, I can relax my shoulders now. I can relax my arms now. I can relax my hands. I can relax my back. The floor is holding me. I don't have to do that. I can relax my chest. I can relax my stomach. I can relax my hips. I can relax my buttocks. The floor is holding my legs. I can relax my legs. The floor is holding my feet. I can relax my feet. The floor is holding your whole body. And you can relax thoroughly and completely into that support. There's nothing to do. You can relax your mind. Let it drift off to your happy place, where everything is just the way you like it. You are perfect in every way. Deserve to feel good about yourself for devoting this time to your wellness and body and mind and spirit. Aligning with your most heartfelt desire, manifesting your divine life's purpose. When you do what you love what you do. Now start to deepen your breath and awaken your muscles, stretching and moving them, and eventually rolling over to your side. Becoming more conscious, awake and alert, and aware of the room around you. And then as you're ready, sitting back upright. With your good intentions now to guide you in your day, I bow to your Sankalpa. Namaste.
Namaste.